Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And today I'm here to tell you about the 2018 Keystone Sprinter 357 fifth wheel loft. I really like this floor plan. It's perfect for someone like me if you have smaller kids, but you still want the rear living room in a coach. This one is in the Pumice interior. Let's go ahead and start off here in our living space. You'll see there's dual opposing slides here, which really opens your living space up and allows for your nice peninsula kitchen. Right over here in this slide is your dinette. This is great for kids because that way, you can fit 2 to 3 people here on each side. It's easy to access the storage here too. So, a lot of manufacturers are going to swing out doors because they're relatively inexpensive and allows you to get into the storage rather than having to lift up the cushion. But I really like what Sprinter has done. Remove the back cushion, you have a little tab right here, and it's hinged so it swings up. The reason I like that, while the door is great, you have to get on your hands and knees to be able to grab anything that's in there. Not the case here. I can lean over, I can grab anything that I store in here quite easily. So I personally do like what they have done. Also, if you need additional sleeping space, this table does drop down into a bed. You can just remove these 2 legs right here. The table will sit along the rails. These back cushions go on top, and that will create your additional sleeping space. You also see you have very large windows all the way around the slide, letting in a lot of natural light during the day and giving you a view out to your campsite. At night, you have LED lights running all the way across the top. Right along the back is your tri-fold sofa. I really enjoy a tri-fold not only because it's comfortable to sit on, but because it's comfortable to sleep on. It's a preferable type of RV sofa because rather than having your traditional pull-out with a thin little mattress and a bar in your back, you get to sleep on the actual cushion here itself. You can see how nice and thick this is. That way, if you have any guests that stay the night, they can sleep here. They won't hate you in the morning for making them sleep on a terrible bed. Both sides, you have very large end tables there. You'll see you have electrical outlets. That way, if you need to plug in, laptops, tablets, something like that, you can. And you have storage there as well. I'll open this up for you so you can take a look. So good storage underneath. If we take a look at the top here, you see some additional storage running across the top, which is nice. Open that up for you. You can see how it's strut supported. That way it's one-hand operation, which is definitely very beneficial when you have overhead cabinets like that. Take a quick look at the ceiling. Directly above us is the Max Air fan with a rain sensor. I like a Max Air fan because if you don't want to run your AC, you can open up some windows, turn that on, and get an awesome cross breeze running through here. Plus the rain sensor, if it does start to rain, it'll automatically shut for you. Right here's a very large skylight. You see it does have a shade pulled across there, but you can open that up and that will let in a lot of natural light during the day. And then your ducted AC is right there above the kitchen. Right over here is the entertainment center. You see the 40-inch TV right there front and center. Perfect view across to your theater seating so you don't have to crane your neck to be able to watch TV. Underneath that is your sound bar for superior sound quality. That sound bar also controls the speakers outside, but it is Bluetooth capable so you can be outside and be able to control it from out there. Right here is your fireplace. Cool thing about a fireplace, if you've never had one, you may think it's overkill, like what do I need a fireplace for? But honestly, once you have one and you use it, you will enjoy it, I promise. The reason is, not only does it look cool, but this is a big space heater. So on those nights when it starts to get chilly, if you don't want to turn on your propane, you can turn on this. It runs off electric. It'll do a good job to take the chill off in this space. And if you don't pay for electric, that is free heat. Right up top, you see some nice additional storage there. Plenty of room for DVD collection, whatever else you want to stuff up there. Kind of the cool decorative glass on the front there as well. As we start to move into the kitchen, we'll start off with the Dometic fridge freezer combo. You have the stainless looking panels there. 8 cubic foot fridge freezer, so nice and big. You see you have a cutout right here for some of your taller items. This unit does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. Right next to that, you have good pantry space. You'll see the bottom one they left a shelf out on. I think that's a pretty good idea because if you want to put a trash can down there, you can, or maybe if you have like a really small vacuum or something you want to stick down there, you can do that too. Otherwise, you can put larger food items in there as well. Take a quick look at the Peninsula here. Beautiful solid surface countertops in the Sprinter. You have to love that. Nice crisp edges, which I like. Industrial style kitchen faucet. They do give you a sink top cover that's cutting board quality. So if you want to flip this over, use it as a cutting board, by all means you can do that. That way your knife marks are on the bottom and your top still stays nice and pretty. Take a look at the sink. It is a large single bowl undermount stainless steel sink, kind of a farm style sink. Thing I like about it though is it's almost a zero radius sink. A lot of times with your stainless steel you have a big radius in your corners where when you go to set a glass down or something it wants to move to the center or fall over. That is not the case here, so that whole sink is very usable. Electrical outlet here, in case you need to plug anything in. Good place for a coffee maker right there, or blender, whatever else you need. You have another one over here. This one is your GFI, and you have a dual USB port right there. If you take a quick look up top, you'll see your light here. You know, it's nice if you have like a trinket or something you want to put in there, kind of highlights it, right? Storage on either side, you can see that. And then we have some good storage underneath. You'll see right over here you have a large cubby hole. And then right underneath the sink, 2 full extension ball bearing drawers, quite large. You have your drop down tray here. And then you have additional storage there underneath the sink. So if you don't want to put the trash can in the pantry, this is a perfect place for it too. Probably a little more natural because again, it's directly underneath the sink there. Over to the side, this is the rest of your kitchen. You get more prep space right here. Again, electrical outlets. If you don't want your coffee maker here, you can put it there too. 3-burner Atwood cooktop with your nice upgraded grill grate on there. Underneath that is your oven in case you want to do some baking. Over to the side, 3 more full extension ball bearing drawers. So plenty of drawers here in the kitchen. You don't have to worry about where you're going to put your nice knives or your spatula, anything like that. Right up top here, you'll see you have additional storage. You have the shelf built in. Great place to put spices. Microwave off to the side. There's the weight of the unit, 11,220 pounds. And then directly underneath that is your hood with a light and fan. Now you may remember in the beginning of this video that I said this is a great floor plan for kids. And you're probably thinking, I don't understand, it's a rear living. But that's not the case. This is a great bonus room floor plan. You can take a look right here. You'll see you have your tri-fold sofa. Now this folds out into a bed, so if you have smaller kids or maybe older kids even, this is a great room for them right here because that folds out. They have a place to sleep and they have a ton of other amenities. You have electrical outlet on both sides in case you need to plug in electronics while you're sitting on the couch here. And then straight across from that is hookups for a TV. So you have teenagers, they don't want to go camping with you anymore. Suddenly they get their own room with a TV. Now they want to go again. You'll see all across the top, you have good storage right up there. Storage here along the bottom. Open that up for you so you can take a quick look. You know, if you have DVDs or something, that's a good spot for it there. And then you have storage right across here. You know, any of these can be used for clothes too. You know, you'll obviously need a place for the kids' clothes so you can stuff them right in there. But the cool thing about it is not only do we have this awesome bonus room, but directly above us is a big loft. Let's go check it out. Right up the stairs here is that loft. You'll see it has built-in steps. This comes out just like so. So if you have smaller children, they can easily climb in there. But take a look. This is a huge bed up here. 800-pound weight capacity, so you can easily sleep 2 adults up here if you want to. You have LED reading lights, nice big skylight. You have storage in the headboard there. And take a look at that. You have TV hookup up here as well. If you take a look at the bathroom, you'll see right here is your porcelain foot flush lever toilet. The bowl is porcelain, so it's nice and easy to clean. Over next to that, you have a large linen closet, so plenty of room to put your towels and all your other bathroom accessories. Over to the side is a one-piece residential style shower, tri-slide glass door, nice hand wand in there, some shelves, and you have a seat here at the bottom, so it's nice and easy to shave your legs. Up above that, you will notice your big skylight. So not only does that give you a lot of additional light during the day, but it also gives you additional headroom. Right over here to the side is the mirrored medicine cabinet. You can see there's additional storage behind that. And underneath your sink top and vanity with a stainless steel bowl. The bedroom of the 357 has a slide-out, walk-around queen bed. You'll also notice there's good storage here underneath. It's strut supported, so it's very easy to access as well. You have an electrical outlet right over here to the side, so if you need to plug in a cell phone or CPAP machine, you have a place in which you can do that. And if we take a look up front, you see a large wardrobe, shelf going across the top with a hanging rod there along the bottom, so you have plenty of space in which you can hang your clothes. Additional storage over to this side, you see you have this big one right up top here, and 3 full extension ball bearing drawers. Now, if you want washer and dryer in this RV, this is where it would go. You would lose this storage, but again, you get the comfort of having the washer dryer right here and not having to go somewhere to do laundry. If you take a look at the foot of the bed on both sides, you have windows letting in some natural light. Across the top here, you have additional storage. And then right in the center, you have a big space in where you can install a TV. You'll see your hookups for it are right there. Underneath is a nice dresser. You have 2 large drawers here, as well as 3 all along the side there. Now I'll open these drawers up. I want to show you how nice and deep these drawers are. The reason I show you that, a lot of manufacturers will put, these drawers at the foot of the bed, but they're about half this depth. The reason these can be so big is because Sprinter utilizes a wide body chassis. This is 100 inches wide, and you can really notice it in places like this where you get a bigger dresser, or your hallways where it's a lot easier to walk through. 2 people can, kind of easily walk by each other, unlike a lot of fifth wheels. So that is definitely a big advantage there. Last thing I want to talk about is this right here, which is your second AC. So if you stand somewhere hot, you really want to cool down in a hurry, it's getting hot in the bedroom, you can go ahead and fire that guy up. Now that we've seen the beautiful inside of the 357, let's take a quick look at some of the outside features. We'll start right up front here with the beautiful front painted cap. One of the things I like about the cap, and something that Sprinter does very well, is what they call their max turn technology. And a big part of that is the fact that it's cut back right here on both sides, and the kingpin sticks out further, which really gives you great turn radius. So if you're trying to make those tight maneuvers into your campsite, it's a lot easier to do it with a Sprinter. Right here is your mirror, so if you're backing up, you can easily align your hitch with your kingpin. And if we take a look underneath, I'll open up this front compartment here. You can see how nice and open this is. It's very clean. They've done a great job with the cable management. You don't have a bunch of stuff all over in here. It's not super sloppy. Right down below, you notice your spare tire. Hopefully you never have to use that, but in the event that you do, you know that it is super accessible. Also, if you take a look over on the side here, you will see you have a light in case you're hooking up or disconnecting at night. And right here is solar prep. So if you want solar, all you have to do is buy the Furion panels, plug it in right there, and that will start to trickle charge your battery. Right over here is one of your legs to your auto level system. Auto level is awesome, especially on a coach like the Sprinter. Generally, to get auto level, you have to go to a full profile fifth wheel, and you're looking at spending an extra $10,000 to $15,000. So having it on here at this price point is something you just don't see. And I'm telling you, when it comes to setting up and tearing down, having auto level makes it a breeze. It makes camping super enjoyable because the coach does everything while you sit back and have a pop or a beer and just enjoy yourself, get into camping. Take a look up top there, you see a power awning. Touch a button to have that roll out. Same thing to go right back in. LED light strip underneath, and you have speakers built into the heads of the awning. That's pretty nice too, because when your awning is extended, the music is playing down on your campsite rather than blasting out at your neighbors. Pass-through storage here. You see it does have a covered hinge, so a bunch of rust won't be coming down your door. Magnetic latch as well, so you can just set it and forget it. But good size pass through here. You'll see it again, it's nice and clean. You don't have a bunch of plumbing running down here like a lot of manufacturers have. Also, this drops down a little bit here with your rotocast bin there. So if you have some larger items or dirty items like wood, things like that, you can put it in here. It's nice and easy to clean that up. The other thing I really like about this on the baggage doors, one, you'll see how nice and thick the baggage doors are there. And two, they have slam latches. It's using metal components, which means it works. So I really love the baggage doors on the Sprinter. Right outside there, electrical outlet. Need to plug some stuff in? Now you can. If we take a look right above that, Look at that huge window. This is the window in the hall. I didn't show it when we were inside, but you can see how massive this is. This lets a ton of light into the coach there. And if you need to take a quick look out at your campsite, you can certainly do it with a window of that size. Getting into the 357 is very easy. You have a foldable easy grab handle here with 3 aluminum steps. The aluminum steps are really nice because they don't rust. Also, you'll see they have rubber grip strips on there, so even if it's raining and they're wet, with the rubber strips and in conjunction with this grab handle, you'll make sure you have full control entering and exiting your Sprinter. Take a look at the wheels. You see aluminum alloy wheels on there. Not only do those look really nice, but they also won't rust and help prevent corrosion. And you have nitrogen-filled tires, which will hold your pressures for a longer period of time. One of the other really nice things about the Sprinter is the fact that it's one of the few manufacturers out there that have actually been tested by a third-party company for their claim of having a polar package. The Sprinter is good from 0 to 100 degrees. So if you're camping when it starts to dip to those low temperatures at night, you can rest assured noting that the Sprinter has been tested, and at 0 degrees out, it was still 47 degrees in the underbelly. But that way your tanks and lines won't freeze up on you. That is pretty darn important. Right on the back, here's your rear mounted ladder. This allows you to easily climb up onto the roof. It is a fully walkable roof, and I do recommend on any RV getting up there at least once or twice a year, taking a look and make sure everything is in good order. Large rear picture window here, so if you have a nice view out the back, you can certainly enjoy it. And right above that is your backup camera prep. On the off-door side, you'll notice the convenient docking station here. You can just lock this in place, and you can take a look at some of the items in here. You have your outside shower with both hot and cold water access, your water inlet right here, and it's nice and easy to switch that depending if you want to have city water or fill up your tanks. You also have a black tank flush over here to the side, and your cable and satellite inlets there right next to it. This is the other side of your pass-through storage. We saw that, nice and open. Your propane tanks sit right over here. You have 2 30-pound tanks on this coach, so 60 pounds of propane to make sure you won't be running out anytime soon. Right up here, this is your auto level system that I had mentioned. So this makes it really easy. Literally touch auto level, the coach does the rest for you. Now, when you come to pick up your Sprinter, we will give you a demo explaining how to operate this, but in the event that you forget, you'll see this nice handy reference guide right here on the inside of your propane tank's door. All right, folks, that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2018 Keystone Sprinter 357 fifth wheel loft. This one is in the Pumice interior. If you're interested in this RV and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.